But I had to update my PlayStation for some reason. It was failing to connect online. What is this? Also, I have to check if I named my last play of this game Astroneer. Hang on. No, it was Astroneer. What is this? It's given the Rain World stream an automatic, like, terrible thumbnail. What do we go with for the thumbnail for the last Rain World thing? We got a start screen with Gorman, a bunch of food. A sleep screen with Gorman.
Minecraft. Were you eating chicken?
No, he was just updating it. I wasn't actually eating. What do you want the thumbnail for the previous stream to be? We got a picture of Gorman with all the food in his hands, picture of Gorman sleeping, or a picture of a abyss. Where it's just like, it's the abyss below, and it's just like, it's some like scaffolding out that like isn't finished. Like the bottom of the wall section. What do you think, chat?
The first option.
Okay. Alright, that's live. If you look at the thumbnail for the other stream now, you'll be able to see that.
Everyone loves the abyss.
That's true. The abyss is a pretty good option. Okay, live chat is on.
OMG, it's live.
Plug
I
my
see it.
phone in. Wait, what do you think of that thumbnail? Okay, welcome to Astroneer. It's also kind of a horror game today because my lights are off and it's dark outside. So the only light, right? There's two sources of light. The game in front of me, and the blaring bright white laptop the chat is on the right. So it's, almost a horror game, because it's just me, and the game, and the darkness, and the bright white laptop with chat. Anything here matter? Do we want to design... We can, select who we want to be. Most of the options are locked. This is cool. Got a couple options.
Don't worry, it's only horrifying when you're alone, and you're not. Man grass, I watch streams in the dark and the only light source is the TV.
That sounds even more horrifying. That's like the beginning of a horror movie where someone just slowly begins to walk up behind you. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. That's the Jaws
Also
music.
my phone so I can talk in chat.
Let's get silver. I do like the slick design of that one. Well, hello there, fancy pants. Yeah, look at me, I'm so colorful and cool. Which colors do we want, chat? We can go green. We can be blue, green, yellow, black, pink, red.
We're starting a new game.
Orange. No, we're just designing the color of our thing. We're gonna stick the same game, but we can design the color. I think blue is generally fine. I don't have hats. I don't have that.
Oh, okay.
Anything important here? There was how do I know if there's been a recent update? I could have sworn the game it gave me a weird cutscene when I loaded in, so I'm wondering if it updated, if it just updated. Let's name this. What's our world name, chat? What is the name of our solar system? I suppose. Is it grass system? Give me some ideas, chat. I got a thing to do in a moment anyway. I did eat supper recently, but it was not what directly stalled the stream. Chat's just thinking. I've not, like, killed the stream in opening this, have I?
I just came up with the good name, the grass system.
You know what? I like it. Really creative name, CT. I don't know where you come up with these things. I like your style, though. There we go. The grass system. Don't know how you think of these things, CT. Truly incredible. Welcome, everyone, to the grass system. I know how the controls work. So last time, wow, we actually made a lot of progress. We got some basic power generation.
I'm just good with names, what can I say?
Loads of research. We got a truck, we got a soil centrifuge. We are looking pretty good. The question now is, what do we want to do first? Oh, I have more of these on my back. How many more of these do I have? I think there's 3. Yeah, there's 3 more of these now. Is it a bit loud? How does it sound for you? It's seeming a bit loud on my side. Oh yeah, we have like the Christmas event is on now. So it is now officially Christmas. You can see we have like colored lights. We got like red, green, blue, yellow,
Pretty good for
pink.
me.
Yeah, it looks like there's 5 colors. Oh, right, we have the toys too. Package and send via EXO request platform. Right. So these things have spawned in. And what it wants us to do is package them and then send them up in an EXO request platform. So let's start doing this then. Okay. EXO request platform. 2 resin and 1 ceramic.
Christmas stream.
I suppose it is, yes. I kinda hate myself for doing it that way. I hate how it's almost free,
Wait,
but not
let
quite.
me check something.
Two resin and a ceramic. Oh yeah, I should just actually turn that off too. Else it will get mad at us. Should be a responsible streamer and improve the sound quality for my chat.
Aw man, I was gonna say stream on Christmas and show us what you got, but it's not on a stream day.
We could do like a... What is the date of that? We could do like a reviewing Christmas presents stream. The thing is, I think a lot of it for you guys is going to be very lame. Like, move away from the sound of it. A bunch of my presents this year are like, here's a book. Like, look at this cool book you got, Jack. Here, look at this cool, like, shirt you got. It's the periodic table of elements. And then chat's just gonna be super, like, sad and say lame a lot. Move these over. Because all that'll go. Did we grab a ceramic already? We did. Not doing anything with that. Okay. Request platform We build it here. And then it needs its own spot to go on. So I need 3 more resin. It looks like we just need a bunch of dirt. Let me go, like, mine a bunch of the ground away.
I don't remember anything from last Space Minecraft stream.
Don't worry, this game is fairly, like, clear in how it works. Not that complicated. Just watch and look impressed.
Infinite sliding.
You do it right. So what I'm just gonna do is, like, fill up 2 soil canisters. Suck away a bunch of the dirt. We don't need any of this anyway. I'm sure it's not crucial
Are
in, like...
we still gonna mine to the core or not?
We should go to the core. What is this? I didn't know this. Okay, well, we've broken through to a new area. Accidentally. We can go to the core at some point. I don't think we'll get that done today, but we can go to the core. We can go to the core today, I guess, at chat once. We could do that. I was figuring we could prepare to go to the first planet, but we could go to the core as an alternate option. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm sure getting rid of all this dirt isn't gonna make this whole thing collapse on us.
Completely safe. I've done it like 4 times before. How would you not trust a guy who's done something 4 times before? Put this
There's a
over
pretty bad
there.
chat delay, at least for me.
Is there? Try reloading the stream, that might fix it. It did seem like there was quite a chat delay. How zoomed out should I be? Probably here.
Nah.
Nah. Nah, I'm a man. I live with my chat delay. So the next thing we should be working on, we will need a chemistry station, so we'll need to unlock that. But we need to get a landing pad and then a small shuttle. So we just need to get some aluminum built up. We have a bit of it now. Large platform B. Let's go get some aluminum. So really what we're gonna need a lot of is just like soil.
We're gonna learn chemistry. Let's become Walter White.
Plastic. Can I get plastic yet? We're doing chemistry that's like making polymers and stuff, not making drugs. We're doing like legal chemistry. This needs... I just need to bring down a station that can like hold power. If I built a power generator, these could probably work. I just need a platform to like put power on for that thing, and then those 2 batteries would be enough to restore that and get me a
Man,
big
we
good
aren't
research
learning the good chemistry.
thing. We're learning real chemistry. We're doing big boy chemistry. Hang on, I've got an itch on the inside of my ear. Like below where the headphones are when I can't easily access it. Normally you just like subconsciously take your right hand off the controller for a moment to scratch. I can't do that when I need both hands to like get the headset off. Is this sphalerite? We do need some sphalerite. Here we go. Come on. I'm not gonna tolerate random bits sticking out of my world. Why is it purple? Oh, because the light behind is purple. That's really cool, like the purple backpack effect. I like that. Okay. A couple of those, and then laterite. We had laterite around here somewhere. Why is it bright over there?
Anyway, off topic, what do you think about on the channel? Yeah, that's something to talk about.
We can just, like, you know, we are allowed to just talk about the game and, like, not have to, like, just that the game is enough. That's a concerning. That's a really deep hole. That seems deeper than usual. Why is it bright over here? Is this the surface? This is a crevasse.
Let's explore the hole.
Yeah, this is a crevasse opening. That looks like laterite. That looks worthless, and that's research. Now, before I die of oxygen starvation. It's very easy to get lost from your tether line in these caves. You have to know quite well what you're doing. Be very cautious of all these holes, too, because these will rapidly kill you and steal everything you know and love.
Just hold your breath.
Big research cubes. Just hold your breath. That's not how oxygen works. A lot of these holes. It's very dangerous. I put that there. One of these definitely led to... This is all just scrap, I think. One of these definitely led to laterite. I just don't know where. But we must have found laterite, because we had aluminum. That's glass, that's good. I think we did find at least one instance of all materials. Is that just glass? We had laterite somewhere, right?
Is the whole Christmas event just the different colors in the present things or whatever they are?
There is, like, some more complicated stuff I'll show you. It's a working generator. That might also be more laterite. Oh, there's the laterite. There's a bunch of it all right there. Just slightly beyond the glass, there's laterite. Do we not have access to that from this side of the cave? I think it's blocked off by the wall. I can always dig through that wall and just use it to get more of the stuff then. I will leave that over there, because it is, I think, less... I don't really use this kind of power generation. I save my organics for, like, resin and rubber and stuff. It looks like there's almost a gap through there. There's gotta be some sort of connection that way. Maybe we just didn't? No, we had aluminum. We made a truck out of aluminum. So we must have found... Oh, was it just that way? Oh yeah, it was just... I've gotten the right... It was just right through here, wasn't it? Yeah. We had aluminum. I'm just an idiot. Do we have space for it? I don't have a spot to put organic, so I can only carry 2. That's enough, though. There's 2. Lots of resin here, too, we'll use at some point. What did I just... Is that the research? Am I right below my... I am right below my research thing, aren't I? Oh, right above that is, like... There's laterite literally right below where we have our base. Is that in the other direction here? I should try and refamiliarize myself with the mines. It's been like a week since we played this, right? Like, I remember this somewhat, but it's been a while. Nothing. Okay, great. That's useful for speed of exploration. Just a hole. Okay, so let's get this into the machine.
I'm sure it'll be fine if we dig the floor that's right underneath our base.
Yeah, what could... It's just ask yourself, right? And, like, think through the worst case scenario, what could possibly go wrong, and you find that, like, really nothing. Research is going well. We're at 5,000 already. This is gonna be about 2, 3, 5, 6. What do these do? Those are like 200 each.
It'll definitely not fall down and crush us.
These will be fine. Okay, what was I just doing?
Wait, is there fall damage?
There is fall damage, yes. That is, like, the #1 killer in this game. Fall damage is probably the most lethal thing. Let me move this a bit further away. Right over next to the toys. If we're lucky, Santa will accidentally confuse the toys with the dynamite for the toys. And then little Timmy's gonna get a very interesting present in the mail. Okay. There's that. This is the main way that you interact with events in this game. The EXO request platform. So how this thing works... you load it up with stuff, and then you call down the rocket, and so we have 36 days you see for this event. And how it works is you just send them up in from... Thank you. You'll hook it up with stuff, like packagers here, and then you send it up. And see if we go this way. So recover, produce cheer objects, rocket deployed for transfer rewards. So you just hook the stuff up onto this, and then you send it off, and it's good. So we need up to 10,000 to get all the rewards. And these are the values of things. So packaged items are worth 20. I don't know what the small things are. There's a certain kind of packaged thing. I guess it's just different things. And you see they're each worth, like, different amounts of points. And then these are for claiming rewards. So this is the main screen we need. So now if we come over here... What is this? Debris. You sure that's debris? We can take this. Grab there's a packager here somewhere. Where is the packager we saw? Didn't we just see one of these over here? I swear we saw one. What? Do you see a small box on the ground anywhere, CG? I haven't, like, picked it up, have I?
No.
I could have sworn it was here somewhere. This looks like more than debris. Okay, well, what we do with these is we package them up. And then we attach them onto this thing and then send them up. And so we'll just find that stuff all over the world, and we can drive around in our truck with packagers to pick it up. And then send it on. So part of that's part of what we'll do today. Whoops.
I'm
right
watching on a small screen, which is my phone, since I'm not home right now to watch on a big screen.
How's the resolution? Probably looks better on a small phone, wouldn't it? Research is doing really well, but we've run out of research materials. We should go get more of those right away. We can start working on, like, ship stuff. The other thing I want is, I want to grab one of these. I'm gonna make a wide mod. Here we go, wide mod. Cost 1 zinc to make. The wide mod. So this goes on the gun, and now we can dig wide. And I think there's a way to toggle it, right? Yeah. If we go into here,
it has become wide.
So here we can, now it's like small, and now it's wide. So it just helps us mine faster. Very useful mod I found. So the next thing we probably need, I mean, we'll need an oxygenator. So it's aluminum and ceramic. So there's a couple things we're gonna need to actually like get to where we want to be. So, like we need an oxygenator.
So better efficiently.
We need an oxygenator. We need a landing pad and a small shuttle. Let's go get more research though. Get some of the organics off my back. I'm gonna store the organics there. Carbon doesn't have all that much of a use right now. Carbon and organics at the moment are kind of not helpful. We will need more of them later, so they're good to store, but...
Hi organic, how's it Jing?
How's it going? Hey CPS. We'll get more research. How's it over here looking?
Well, I'm lagging now since I'm in an area with bad connection.
Unfortunate. It's always hard to watch streams on mobile because it uses up data and the connection just like dips in and out. Ooh, we have anything good here? Not really. Just a bunch of scrap. Ooh, some malachite. That might be necessary later. Research material up there, I'm not going to be able to get it. That one's been taken. I think I got to that one already. There's all these little, like, plants in this area that are also really good for research.
Bro, where are we? One moment at the base, now in a mountain. Truly unfortunate, an unfortunate development, so to speak.
So, yes. It's very small planets, right? There's another organic. There is... Oh, there's like 3 of them here, jeez. We like dump 2 of them off. Also, ammonia. I didn't really want to collect that, I just wanted the black box. I wanted to leave that there, but we'll need ammonia anyway. Game, please. Put that over there. Grab this. Where is the truck? Look, if a couple trees have to die so that I can have my research material, it's a worthwhile sacrifice. Oh. I think I'm full. Yeah, we're already full. No one there. Yeah, look at this. There's like... Oh my god. You leave that there. There's like 4 of these, all right here, and a black box.
I was gonna say something, but I already said it last stream.
There's a bunch of free research. There's explosives. There's more dynamite and more research. Careful with the dynamite.
Yay, free explosive.
There's a ridiculous amount of those. That's maybe not somewhere I want to stick that. Oh, it'll be active no matter what. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it on. Yeah, leave it right next to the YouTube play button. I'm sure that's fine.
I'm sure the explosive isn't already armed and ready to explode.
Oh, it is. I can just hold triangle and everything goes boom. Very useful, but also kind of horrifying, you know. Have you ever wanted to die by holding triangle on your PlayStation remote? Well, now you can! Introducing a stick of dynamite. And guess what? It's buy one, get one free. That's right, buy one, get one free. You buy one, we'll throw one right at your house, just like that. They added some explosions for, like, you know, to make it look cool. But it's just actually their product exploding. Let's go back for more. I should have left
I
the...
know a safe place to put the dynamite, on the front of the truck where the turbine is.
Yeah, exactly. Completely safe. What could possibly go wrong? Give me one example of something you think could go wrong there. You can't do it. Plug those both in. I got more of these on my back. I've also got just ammonia on my back, which is just also explosive in this form. Ammonia is like something that like it's a kind of a fume that comes off pee and stuff. I think like pee and poop. It comes off most like waste from your body, but it's like very explosive when you have it highly concentrated as well. Oh, damn it! I researched the skull there. Oh, I killed a plant. Sorry, sir. It's over the hill. Anything? Nothing of note. So much research. Sit back. I came to get small stuff, I just ended up with more big stuff. You just take another big one. The battery shouldn't be too immediately necessary. This thing has a decent amount of power.
And once you go for big stuff, you'll end up with small stuff.
These things can also be put in there, and then they're worth even more. So they're another fairly reliable. I mean, it's not the best, but they're worth like 60 instead of the normal like 20 they would give. Alright. Like a nice chill music while we're raiding the environment. Look, it wasn't using those resources, okay? It was trying to make a sustainable ecosystem. I'm just trying to get to know our planet, okay? It just doesn't need what it thinks it needs. A really deep hole. Does that lead into a crevasse? Like that feels like it's too deep to be one layer down. That feels like it's 2 layers. I feel like my sense of depth is really off today. There probably is only 1 layer down. I get some bigger storage for these things.
Only one way to find out, explore.
Keep an eye out for research in the trees. You never know where Mother Nature tries to hide it.
I am the Rorax. I research the trees.
I researched the trees. So we have 2 dynamite. Materials I do not trust. Leave them separate and far away from each other. What we want to do is collect a bunch of those black boxes and then combine them together. Let me get air. Didn't realize this wasn't a step. We want to collect a bunch of them and explode them all together with a single piece of dynamite to get as many cards as we can all at once. Because they're not even immediately important, so we'll just wait for now. They can't do anything for us at the moment, but they will be very important later on.
Multiple black boxes equals black cube.
Look out, sir, it's the black cube! Oh god, no. Colin, back up. Red alert. I learned of a really cool game today. I want to, like, watch some, like, playthroughs of it. I want to see people playing this game just to see what it looks like. And I'm going to want to play it eventually. Unfortunately, it's not available on PlayStation. It's called DEF CON.
What game?
I feel like your chat delay is really bad.
Yeah, it is.
There's one of those things. Any more big research? Oh yeah, I forgot about this thing. I should go see what's in here.
Grass. Is this Minecraft?
Not quite, but it's very close. Hey, Let.
Space Minecraft.
There you go. Yeah, basically space Minecraft.
Not quite, but very close. Hey, Let.
I feel like that's what I just said. What is this? Debris. Ooh, there we go. Okay, that is a solid fuel jump jet. That could be really good.
Why was there zero gap between the very close and hey, Let when you said it?
I don't know. 'Cause I responded to you and then I said hi. Like a human would. I should bring both of these, shouldn't I? If I just, like... I'll use the jump jet eventually. Come on. Come on, get through. Yeah, there we go. I knew you could do it. Pretty good haul, I gotta say.
I'm assuming that whisk thing on the front of the car is a drill, right? Epic driving skills.
No, it is a wind turbine that we can recharge our vehicle on the go. Don't worry about it clipping into and running over everything.
Ah. It also doubles as something to stab stuff with.
Yes, there you go. Now you understand. Okay, I think that was everything. Bring the... If I go medium storage, make one of those. We're gonna put the ammonia and a bunch of the...
This reminds me of No Man's Sky but lower graphics.
It is quite similar to No Man's Sky. Yeah, this is a big research item that's gonna be valuable. Okay. So I just got like so many organics. Looks like our power is struggling again.
Pretty sure I never seen No Man's Sky.
I've seen very limited amounts of it. I watched like a documentary on it, but that is like the extent of my knowledge of No Man's Sky. I watched a documentary about like how the guy like oversold it and everyone got mad. Ah, good times. And you accidentally piss off your, like, all the people that are playing your game. And then you fix it afterwards, too. That's not an easy thing to do. To fuck everyone over and then fix
NMS is a good game if you're into more relaxed games that are also capable of combat.
I didn't even know there was combat in No Man's Sky. Maybe I did. So this is gonna be... We have 9,000 bytes, and this is probably gonna boost that to, like, 12... I think this thing alone, this research, might be, like, 2,000 or 3,000 bytes. We can check once this one's done in, like, 4 minutes.
There is combat, but I hate trying to do it. Kind of funny how one developer did better than a whole damn company.
Yeah, like, well, they have a team, but like the one guy fucked it up, and then the team just fixed it, right? He took all the blame, and then they all just kept working on it, and they fixed it, and they made a really good game that's actually like capable of stuff.
Average indie game.
We have 9,000 bytes. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 thousand, 3, 4, 5 is 1,000. 5 is 1,000. That's 3,000. 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 maybe just for this alone. We are looking at like 16 to 18,000 once all this is researched in terms of bytes. Let's get building. Aluminum to ceramic for the landing pad. Do I have 2 ceramic? I don't think I do. Fruits and clay.
I'm talking about how Lethal Company did better than Modern Warfare 3.
Oh yeah, Lethal Company. I've seen footage of Lethal Company. I don't know if that's a game I'd really be interested in, but it seems like it's clearly well made. Please go there. Why are you in the sky?
It looks like a good game to play with friends.
Yes, you would actually need friends, so you know, I'm not in a great boat there. One clay. Okay. There's 2 ceramic and aluminum. We go into this thing. Landing pad. We have about 1:40 left.
Also, it's really fun with VC, but if we were to do it, Grass would be the only one talking.
Is that game on PlayStation? I suppose it could be. I thought that was just PC. What? Automaton 1? Oh.
Why is this man
2?
talking to himself?
1, 2,
Pretty sure
cubic
only
object,
on
stellar
Steam.
object, cosmic bauble. That's event stuff as well. Medium wind turbine. Okay, let's see how much this big thing is. Because this thing alone will be like... This thing will be like between 2,000 and 5,000 bits. Or bytes, sorry. So this will determine if we're getting like the low end of like 15, 16,000 or like 20,000 out of this whole research bunch. Good that it's windy right now, because the wind is what's like financing our whole operation here. 7,300 bits. This one thing is going to be researching for 30 minutes. At 200 bits a second, bytes. 200 bytes per minute. It's got 7,300.
One non-windy day and all goes offline. Is there a Greek god of wind?
The Greek god of wind. Yeah, so this is gonna go for a while. So again, we have like 9,500. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna be like plus 4,000, and then... So let's say like 14,000. Yeah, so we're gonna get like 20,000 bytes once all that's researched. Which, needless to say, is enough for a while. get another one going. So these will ensure that our batteries are always able to charge when it's windy. And we have more zinc. We have a single zinc, but I might want to save that. We need more zinc to make more batteries. So we will go mining more zinc at some point. Get a better, like, power system going.
Anger the anemone for easy power.
The anemone? Is that the Greek god of wind? Is that what you're saying? Okay, where does this go? We gotta decide where we want our landing pad. I like over here. This seems like a really good open area for the landing pad.
The Greek
and like
gods of wind.
Ah, yes. That's just a hole. This area seems like a really good spot for like if our power is over there, right? This nice flat area seems like a good spot for landing pad and like storing the landing pad stuff.
There is one god per direction.
Really? That seems odd.
Except for up and down.
Strange. We'll need more, but this will be like the idea of this. Let's go get some more of this right now so I can just like actually finish this idea. Let's go harvest the dirt underneath our base again. You'll see that doing it this way too, we fill up dirt much faster. The wide mod is very good for dirt mining.
Be right back.
Yeah, that's 3 out of 4 full. Normally I only carry 2 canisters in my back. We will move some of them later. We'll leave one behind, and then we'll leave one on the second planet. So I will go down to 2. We'll have 4 for the moment. This is a bit... it's not... Yeah... I just, like, smooth her out a bit. There we go. That's not too bad. And over here, it's a little less flat. That's fine. Our landing plaid... Plaid?
Finally made it home.
Our landing plaid is in pace. Pace? What the hell? I just moved the L. Our landing plaid is in pace. Congratulations, everybody. This is also a spot where we're allowed to, like, order rewards for stuff. I can just call in free things. We're not gonna actually do any of these. Aside from some of these that are, like... I don't know what that is.
Grass can't speak compilation when.
Some of these things are actually going to be important later. I don't know which ones. This one I literally can't claim for whatever reason. There are some of those that actually give us like important rewards later on. Those will be the only like things we actually claim from that. Oh yeah, I can't breathe over there, can I? I should probably remedy that. Give me a... that. Let me just ensure that I can always breathe over here. That'll be good. And the next thing we're gonna need is a small shuttle. That's 2 aluminum. Which I don't even think we have. Yeah, let's go get some aluminum. Or is that full now? Okay.
Yay, we are gonna achieve space travel.
Yeah, so that's the question, right? Do we want to focus on the Christmas event? I guess we can't even really until we've actually, like, gone to other planets. Do we want to do space travel or go to the center of this planet? That's our option for today. Go to the center of the world or space travel? Center of the world or the moon are the options. We need laterite, which is in here. Which movie do you want to make, chat? Journey to the Center of the Earth? Or the... what? Huh? Okay, never mind. I thought I heard a person. Also, pausing doesn't actually pause anything. This won't stop you from dying. So don't think you're safe.
Mining straight down is always a good strategy. Journey to the center of the Earth.
Okay then, chat has spoken. What space do I have left? 1. Let's grab another glass.
Use a space railgun to journey to the center of the Earth.
Okay, here's the plan. We go to Decilo, make a bunch of engines, and then we just crash the moon into the Earth. And then because it's going to hit with such force, it'll destroy all the ground around it, allowing us into the center of the Earth. It's genius. They'll never see it coming. They'll say, "What do you mean? That's such a stupid idea." But they won't even consider it as a real possibility. Oh, that's Decilo, by the way.
Is that actually possible?
That's our moon. No, not in the slightest. That's not how this game works. We can go to that moon though. We can go up there. That's this planet's moon. We can go there. That one's Visania, and the small one orbiting it is Novus. That's another pair. Visania and Novus are like plant-lifey. The other planets
they need to make it possible.
There's 3 others. Calidor is very near to the sun, so I don't know how we're gonna be able to see him necessarily. It'll be hard to catch. But like you saw Visania, is it getting night?
Even though the moon is coming to us and it's impossible to not notice it, they won't see it coming.
Yes, that's Visania and Novus. There's a Trox, which is really close to the sun. Calidor, which is fairly close to the sun, and then Glacia is really far from the sun. We might be able to find Glacia.
Hated this game.
I don't know where Glacier'd be. You can quite often see him in the sky. Or you can, like, see the aurora as well. Or the galaxy, because these let off barely any light. I can, like, make it dimmer, too. So there's such little light. I think you can even see them during the day for the most part. Stars are generally visible in the day, even. I think. Also, hang on. You want to see the world break? So if I asked you, chat, right? If someone wanted to prove that they were God, how would you do that?
Can we go to the sun? I'm sure we won't disintegrate by the heat.
Not quite. That's a... Right, if someone wanted to prove they were God, how would they do that? Well, what if I just destroyed the world?
Hi, Harold.
What if I just wanted to temper with space-time a bit, huh? What if I just wanted to weaken the fabric of reality? Harold, let...
MOG skull.
I think it varies around, yeah.
I'm sure it's fine, you see it fixed itself.
Moon, you think you're so high and mighty, Moon? You think just because you're an iterator moon, you get to be more powerful than me? I can break the space-time around you, moon. Let me just tear apart the galaxy, moon. And that one, I believe, is Glacia.
I'd be fine, to be honest.
There's Glacia. I think Atrox and Calidor are just too close to the sun to be seen at the time. So that will, like, gradually repair itself and, you know, unbreak, I think. Oh, global stability 0.64. I'm sure it's fine. What could possibly go wrong?
We can go lower.
0.64, I think, is the lowest I've ever seen that number. Please?
How about 001?
I've never seen it that low. I think that'll gradually fix itself over time, maybe. What? If not, I don't know what happens then. It does seem to be getting worse, doesn't it? That's fine. Stop worrying. Look at that. 12,000 bytes. Two aluminum. Just this? Surely not. There we go. Small shuttle. Yeah, this is not gonna fix itself, is it? Maybe let's unbreak reality real quick. And everything's fine. And that is why we don't touch the cube.
Let's launch the rocket straight into the ground to get to the center easier.
Hey guys, does Grass remember he's supposed to be going to the center, not leaving the planet? Oh yeah, he's just gonna throw the rocket into the planet, don't worry. He knows what he's doing, he's a professional. He literally does this as an employment. I'm sure he's fine. Professional astronaut here. It's just physics. It's negative displacement. I was very impressed with, well, moderately impressed with the Alan Becker physics video today. Ooh. What do we got in this direction? Not all that much, honestly. Not super interesting. We got a bit more stuff. We got some malachite. And some more of the robots. We can package more. We can package these too. Plug that in there. Oh yeah, we got more dynamite now. When handling dynamite, always remember to keep it farly separated from each other in case
Is there
anything
any
goes horribly
living
wrong.
organisms in the game besides the plants, or is it just us?
That's a complicated question. There is us, there is trees, there is grass and non-deadly plants, but then there are a variety of other plants. If I go here, there are these things.
I said besides the plants.
Not besides plants. Kind of. So there are these things. Bounce vines, which you've seen a bit of they swipes and flings upward when trod upon. So you've seen some of these, right? The lash leaf on Vasania and Novus. The pop coral, if you dig up that thing underground, it kills you. Spine lily, similar thing. Thistle whip, wheezeweed. And then these ones are actively aggressive, not just defensive. Like, these ones are defensive flora. These ones are aggressive ones. The spiny Attactus and the volatile Attactus will just try and murder you. Boomaloon will blow up if it gets too close and just murder you outright. Noxious and volatile Cataplant, I've not seen too many of, but are still, like, equally dangerous. They will murder you. And they are bad when you find them. Daggerroot is only dangerous in close distances. That one is found apparently on all planets, but mainly we'll find it on Desolo. Hisbane also, Hisbine on all planets. You'll see some of that one when we go underground. We will see some of those today. And then the Elegant Spew Flower and the Noxious Spew Flower on Atrox. Or Spew Flower, which are poisonous plants again. All faces you will get to know well as we play. But no, for the most part, it is just plants. Plants are your enemies here. And fall damage, I guess. There's fall damage as your enemy. That's an enemy. That counts, right? You'd be reckless to not count it. And the one last thing, at least that we really need, is going to be an auctionator for aluminum ceramic. And then we can start heading down to the center. Aluminum ceramic. Okay. We will just need a lot of tethers. Let's begin. Oh, hang on, actually. I do actually have to wait for this.
Yeah, I'm sure dropping the crate that has a space shuttle inside is fine. The space shuttle isn't gonna be damaged or anything.
No, of course not. Why would you think that? Look, we secure our package as well, okay? And the key is we don't actually put that in. We're gonna leave it unpacked. What do I want to make? Res? Yeah, we're gonna need more resin anyway. Make some resin. Okay, now we have a bunch of tethers. So what we're gonna do...
Why do we do a weird movement with our hand when we do something with the backpack?
Because how else would you practice driving your car? There's no other way. It's so simple. So this basically acts as one of the things that tell us, like, how much we can carry. All we're going to be able to carry is literally what we can put on that in there, and what's in our backpack. And that is all we can bring to a second planet. So we will have to prepare well for that. So for example, as weird as it seems, because this thing kind of seems useless compared to what we've been building. We're gonna want a medium platform B, which almost looks like a waste of bytes, and kind of is. But it's useful for just the second planet, and that's it. So we're gonna, like, build one of those, for example. Okay, let's head to the center. You are watching Journey to the Center of the Earth. What was that sound? Let's just literally make, like... Da 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 da. Welcome to level 2. Got some a black box, that's good. Some laterite, lots of laterite there. First thing, I want to go get that black box. I'm gonna very carefully go get that black box.
For a space game, you'd half expect you to be going to space and not closer to the Earth. Should have continued from the entrance path, so we just slide all the way down from the top.
That can work. I find, like, going left and right is, like, fine as well, though. Going all the way down very quickly gets dangerous, because you overestimate how fast you can go, hit a bump, fly off, and then plummet into the abyss. So it's a lot safer to do it this way. Because we will just plummet to our deaths if we do it the other way. And as fun as that would be, you know, company policy states we should try and minimize civilian Astroneer deaths, you know. Sadly, murder is not something the company likes to be affiliated with. And the people in this timeline have grown smart enough to understand that dangerous workplaces causing death basically is murder. Which is why we need to suppress the socialists and prevent them from gaining a foothold and thinking that it's not okay to just kill your employees in workplace accidents because you don't want to spend more money doing stuff to make them safe. All very basic concepts. What just finished? Just that. This one's still got a good 2,000 left in it. I'm gonna switch those.
We have such strong telepathic power we can move anything.
Yes, but some things faster than others. Because we already died once falling off of this cliff, right? So fall damage is very lethal in this game. So you gotta be careful. Bum, 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 bum. Definitely the right song to be playing right now. So on our way through the layer, we suck stuff in. And on our way out of the layer, we'll spit stuff out. Sometimes also you will walk right through a wall, so you'll actually be going down for an unusually long amount of time. And then you lose power every once in a while.
What's a bar filling up for? Is there a way to make a drill?
Yes, but we don't have the materials for it right now. That bar is my soil capacity. So if that fills, we should go back and drop off our soil. We'll probably want to build a rail down eventually, because it'll make it a lot faster. There's also like an optimal, like, downness to the point where you're able to run and not walk. Because here you can see, like, we're walking slower, and then here we run faster. There is an optimal amount of, like, steepness and not steepness.
So we aren't just blowing the dirt. I mean, if we were blowing, where is the dirt going?
We're more sucking the dirt than blowing. Although I guess depending on the context, it's the same thing, it's not. Yes, we're sucking up the dirt.
We have unlocked new dirt.
New dirt. Okay, we got colors now. Bam bam bam. Da 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 da. Welcome to another layer. This one. So you can see over there, that red thing, you might just be able to see it. Green plant, I can see like 2 individual red pixels and some green ones. That is that poisonous plant that we saw. That is the Hisbine from the top right here. That is that thing. So that thing, let's shoot. Oh! It's also that thing. So you can see the one off in the distance, you can see the one right next to us.
Blow it up.
That thing is it shoots poison at you, so don't breathe it. Don't go near it, don't breathe it in. Those, we're gonna encounter more of those on our way, but those are a very common enemy down here. That sound is unsettling. This, not quite harder yet. Also gonna re-increase our speed at which we decrease. So because of the planet geometry, if you continually dig in a straight line, you will gradually be going at less and less of a slope. So every once in a while you have to readjust and create it to be a thicker slope. Some glass, maybe? I wonder if we did go through 2 layers here. I think this might have been 2 layers we went through. It looks... well, maybe not. It kind of looks deep enough like there was a layer there. But it could have not been. So we gotta, like... one of the problems is gonna be we don't have a good spot to put all the soil. So, like, all the soil we have to either turn into resources or put into these small canisters. Because we don't have access to medium canisters, which are what we're going to use for most of the rest of the game. It's very interesting for one of these. The medium canister is this. Medium fluid and soil canister needs plastic, and we don't have plastic.
Soil pit.
The soil pit. We could make it the soil mound, where we just pile up soil for later. What we can do, just take those, I'm just going to put this over here. We can take these, make medium storages, and I'm going to make a large storage as well. Here's a large storage. 2,000 bytes, 3 ceramic. Under that, I got 4 full soil canisters. If the wind dies, everything is going to rapidly slow down. It's going to get even worse once those batteries drain. So what we can do with the big one... Also, do you like that it's all 3D printing? I like that it's all like a 3D printing design to work. I'll grab this. We'll come over into our, like, storage field, I suppose. Very annoyed how lumpy the ground is around here. I hate that. I just get like a flat piece of ground. A flat on level piece of ground.
Fine.
Hit by what? Okay. Make a nice storage area.
Good luck with drilling to the center of the earth.
Thank you.
Bye, lead.
Grab an organic too. Now this can just go like over here. And then what we do, we just put that there. Take one of these. Open her up. And get more resin. Oh, look at this. We finally finished researching. Yeah, so we got... Accounting for those couple of things we researched, we would have had over 20,000 bytes. Maybe about 20,000. I want to go grab a little bit more soil. I'm going to narrow... I'm going to take a bit off the top of this mountain. Look, it's hogging all of its soil. It doesn't need as much as it thinks it does. Also, if you end up in a slide after falling, you will negate all your fall damage. So how to get into slides is like some very important physics in this game. The physics of how to not die. Stick that in there. And I'm just gonna throw... This is another one of these. It is a medium storage. So for now, I'll just put this one here.
Brew, get the soil from the hole we're mining to the center of the planet.
Then I have to go all the way back down, though. Switch those out. Okay, this will sustain us for a while. I think everything's good then. Let me bring... Put that over there. Make more clay. Put this over here. We're gonna make a second one of those. And the next batch is gonna need to be more... Oh no, we have lots of resin. We'll need to start making more of the small ones again, though. More of the storage things. Okay, down we go again. This pattern forces us to be mindful of our speed. Hang 10 squared. Oh yeah, that's for sliding for 10 seconds straight. So you get an achievement for sliding for more than 10 seconds. Sure. Increase our slope again. And when you run out of power, the mod will turn off. So you do have to be careful of that. Because the tethers bring you oxygen and power. It's very important to keep both. And when we run out of tethers, another one will just conveniently switch on from our backpack. Delve greedily and deep trophy earned. Region Mantle. Okay, welcome to the Mantle, everybody. I want to like re-straighten this a bit here. This is harder dirt now as well. It takes more to break through this. I feel like we're going like flat again. No, I guess we're still at a good angle. Apparently moving sideways works better. It is a very steep hole. It feels very flat, but it's not. It actually is very steep. Okay, and once again, 4 are full. Excuse me? Please don't do that. Come on. I believe in you. Just run up in angles. I really need a rail system. This is so slow. Oh, there we go. The solution is to spam jump. I haven't reached a spot where I'd want to turn around yet, so this is going to be a very flat line. Very straight section. Maybe we should establish rails immediately? Getting rails up would be very expensive at this point.
Slowly but surely we are eventually gonna reach a point where the slope is 8-9 degrees.
No, the slope gets weaker over time. So you have to further deepen the slope, because the slope it'll flatten out over time. So you have to manually further tilt the slope. Welcome back to the surface, it's night already. Get more compound going. Grab the stuff I dropped. Large storage. It's all just very satisfying to watch, too. Back down. If we find a lot of zinc, I might stop and mine some of the zinc too.
It's like watching a 3D printer. Oh wait.
So you gotta be very careful when it dips. Because the velocity you build up will just launch you off the edge and you will die very easily. Welcome to the Mushroom Plains. Oh, hang on. Nobody look yet. Hang on. We lost the dramatic entrance. Welcome to the Mushroom Plains. An odd, deep section of Silva covered with various kinds of mushrooms. More of these bastards again, right up there, you can see them.
Shrooms.
And I'm out of soil. Fuck.
I'm sure we won't die if we eat them.
Probably. Oh my god, look at how many there are. Holy... That's horrifying. Like, at least when I was up here, right? When I was up here initially, it's like, yeah, look, here's this one cool mushroom. I didn't even look up. Like, and there's like a bunch in the bottom. When you go down to here and then you look back, like, that concept is horrifying. The fact there are these giant bioluminescent things down here.
Definitely can be sold for good money to addicts.
Like, this is... What's the name for, like, the gigantophobia? Can I reach that? I think I'll be able to just about reach that. When it's, like, fear of the super big stuff.
Give me a sec to do research.
So yeah, go look it up and report back on your findings. I'm gonna build a flat section here. That's not flat. What is... flat enough. Look at that. That's malachite as well.
Megalophobia.
Megalophobia. That is a looking up here, this is a megalophobic scene. I don't have megalophobia, but this is horrifying. Look at how big this thing is. Really puts humans in perspective.
I like big things.
Careful, CT. This is the internet. You gotta watch out what words you use and how you use them. And I'm going to down here. I do like. Come on, that angle. Smooth it on the change. Something very cool I have realized in the last couple of days, after I've been watching more like space videos on YouTube, is like...
Probably, but like a barrier so you don't fall off the ledge coming down.
Exactly what I'm thinking, yeah. Something I've been thinking about is like, some of the weird time scales we think of things on. Like, if I ask you, right, like, on what time scale has, like, Jupiter's red spot storm been going, right? Like, that storm, like, you put that in the time scale of, like, oh yeah, well, that's a planetary phenomenon. That must have been going for, like, you know, long since before humans were around. But then it's only actually been going for, like, 300 years. Like, back in the time of... Napoleon? Yeah, around Napoleon's... He would have been going for Napoleon. But, like, a century before Napoleon, wasn't there. Victorian times, it wasn't there. The beginning of the British Empire, I think that's been over 300 years now. It's like, I think it's around 400 years. About a 400-year storm. Like, 400 years is not that long. That is a relatively recent phenomenon. That's a long storm, sure. It is still planetary scale. But it's not, like, human history scale. Humans are older than that red spot, even though we look at that as something that's, like, way bigger and older than us, as some ridiculous phenomenon that can happen. How can a storm last so long? Big. It's so deep. Don't start sliding, I swear. You can see the curvature. Look at that mushroom. You can see the curvature. You can see how, like, tilted it is. That's not right. Hang on. Whoop. Sorry. There we go. Like, the way humans mess up time scale is so interesting. Like, I mean, it does kind of make sense. Our brains are very good at working multiplicatively as opposed to additively.
I
So,
like how the tethers are just falling at this point.
We group, like, all dinosaurs together, even though humans are more close in time to, like, I think is it, like, the Brontosaurus? The long neck one. We are closer in time to that than we are to, like, T-Rexes. Or the other way around. Maybe we're closer to T-Rexes than we are to the Brontosaurus. Which is so weird to think about. That, like, the last T-Rex lived more recently on Earth. That's cool. The last T-Rex lived more recently than the last, like, more close to us than the Brontosaurus was to the T-Rex. Even though we group it all together as one thing. But we work multiplicatively. So we think with the last 1 year, the last 10 years, the last 100 years, the last 1,000 years. And so by the time you're on that scale, you're thinking the last, 100 million years, and then the last billion years. And the entirety of the dinosaurs lies in that range. So it's all just one scale. We got some ammonia, we got some malachite as the main things down here. And, mushrooms. And that's the thing we can see on Deslo, but again, it's on all planets. That thing will, if we go too close to it, just spike us and kill us. So I'm going to create a landing here.
Never a grass stream if we don't talk about some interesting stuff.
Look, I'm the science guy, okay? So I know all the interesting stuff. Oh. I can give you interesting stuff all day. Astroneer is the perfect game to be talking about, like, planetary and scale. Because this game is, like, use of scale, right? If you were to write, like, a close reading on this game, the scale of its use...
I'm the fun facts guy sometimes.
The scale this the game uses would absolutely have to be one of the points you, like, bring up. Try and straighten that out. Because its use of scale is, like, expertly done. To where, like, giant, like, when you're on the surface, right? It seems big, but not too big. You start out fairly, like, normally. I'll flatten this bit. The scale, like, seems, on a planetary scale, fairly humble, right? Of, like, it just looks like a surface. But then it's, once you go underground, you see how truly colossal everything is. Things go into perspective. The hole. What is this? I have no idea what this is. Is this anything? Is this just a tube? I've run out of tether material. I did not expect that so soon. I don't think this goes anywhere.
Fun fact, did you know supermarket apples can be over a year old?
That... How is that even... Well... Yeah, okay. How long has my, like, dirt been full, too? My instincts are to question it, and then I'm immediately like, yeah, no, okay, fair enough. Like, even when we were just down there, right? Like, we were just on the bottom, and now you can already see the scale again. There's the gigantophobia or whatever it is. Don't fall off the edge, for the love of God. A nice little barrier.
Fun fact, before toilet paper was invented, Americans used to use corn cobs.
Look, in our modern day society, the one thing that you never want to understand, and that no human should have to know, is how people wipe their butts before toilet paper. Of all the things to not know, that would be it. The Romans use sponges. That's disgusting. I don't want to think about a world before toilet paper. I don't want to understand how that world operated. I just want to pretend that they had toilet paper always and that everything was fine. There was a time before toilets. And I don't understand it.
Well, too bad.
Too bad. Too bad that you had to learn about how people used to shit themselves. Too bad. Too bad that you had to learn that. There's some more scholars over there, but only barely. Those mushrooms are so huge. Getting a rail down here might actually be worth it, because this is so long. We're gonna come down with like 4 or 5 more sets of tethers, and like 4 empty things again, and we're just gonna finish it.
I had to learn these facts and now you learn.
CT, do not share the sacred facts. This is your burden and your burden alone. Use them only on your worst enemies, and even then, you will be a bad person for doing so. I think that's a Markiplier quote. I think the best quote, the only time I've ever used like an actual like good quote.
I have multiple sources.
The only time I ever actually used like a proper quote just offhand, and not like just quoting something for like an essay. The only time I ever offhand used a proper quote was when I was writing a history paper, not a paper, but like a written history test. What does that sound? A written history test, and as one of my like answers, I wrote in. Colonization is never good for those being colonized. Colonization is never good for the ones being colonized. And despite the goodness of the quote, I don't remember where it came from, so I quoted it with... I don't know who said this. That's the only time I've ever, like, properly used, like... Here's an offhand quote that I think works well in this situation. Colonization is never good for the ones being colonized. And I don't remember who said that. So I just wrote... Just as the quote bit, I wrote, like... dash... I don't remember who said this. So now these haphazardly sit next to each other.
Definitely Markipliers, I don't know.
Yeah, that was definitely a Markiplier quote. Are you talking about the one I just said? Are we talking about colonization or the thing I just said?
Ineos.
You knows. I don't think Markiplier has ever really talked much about colonization. I gotta be frank. So our resources are looking pretty good here. What?
Anyway, fun fact, British military tanks are equipped to make tea.
Make what? How does that even make sense? Why would you equip it to make tea? What function does that serve? Thanks. Let's switch these around a bit.
There's boiling vessels inside so the crew can make tea and coffee anytime.
But why is the question. I guess that does make some sense. If you want to like be in the tank for a prolonged period of time.
Just because.
You know, this is looking like some pretty good resources. Like, we're looking rich in resources. Just a lot of compound. Oh wait, I actually need that compound. Sorry, I forgot about the other thing I came down here for.
Also, researchers once turned a live cat into a telephone.
What? How do you even manage that? Okay, we have room for basically nothing in our inventory. But we've got 6 sets of tethers. And it's so, like, a nonchalant in this section. Like, yeah, just quick slide down all the way. Slow down a bit for the bumps.
I think we need more.
Be careful on the turns. That was dangerous. Also, oh, this is deconstructed with explosives. Oh, I see. Some of these are research materials. There's a few of these here. Some of these ones are research materials as well, so we can keep an eye out for those. So, say goodbye to the mushroom layer. We might actually see some remnants of it later on. You might also notice gravity is beginning to lessen. If I fly off here... Oh, it didn't quite fly off there. Gravity is actively getting much, much weaker, though.
Now the question is, do you really want to carry the mushrooms all the way up?
No. Not the slightest. You might hear that sound there. That is one of the green things trying to murder us. So through a wall somewhere, one of those green spines is around. There's a hole there, and a hole there. Where is he? You can just about see him right there. Yeah, his spine. So that thing is shooting.
At least he's trying.
It's shooting that poisonous gas, which is getting stuck there. Fill those in.
Be right back. War.
Yeah, and that's just absolute death. There are more mushrooms down there. But, yeah. Oh, wrong way.
How is progress?
Let me seal that in. Hey, Let. War. We're doing very good. We're getting close. This is gonna get me killed. That's actually... That is dangerously fall-throughable. But I think it's a good-sized opening. To inform us there is something there, and poison can't get through. We're getting close. Gravity is weakening, and the curvature of the planet is becoming more and more pronounced.
Nice.
There is another Hisbine. More of these guys. Oh, what else is there? Anything else noteworthy? More malachite. Yeah, you can really start to see, like, that is the ceiling already, I think. The planet is curving away rapidly.
I've came back with water.
I have come back. That is... I don't know what that is. I think that's more of the sphalerite. And there are some more mushrooms, but they're smaller mushrooms. There's also a very clear biome divide here, where you're seeing like different kinds of mushrooms on the different biomes.
And the water is now gone.
What's the point of coming back with water only to immediately drink it?
Sad.
A nice safe area.
I chug water.
Away from all these.
No water. Emoji face with raised eyebrow.
Again, you can see how, like, undramatic. Like, this is like looks like a small slope, but we've only been turning the slope down more, and it's becoming like more and more flat as we go on. Is that a good amount for the new slope? I think that's pretty good. Whoop. That's not what I want. Flat. Flatten that out. Fix the tether. Even sharper. Very sharp.
Ultra sharp.
Okay, this stuff, we can't get through. Now, luckily...
Then what?
It does only appear in bands. Kinda. Trophy earned Journey to the Center of the Thing. The artist is able to go around it. And is this the center? I don't... it's hard to say. That... it's hard to see, even. That might be it. Stuff I can't mine.
Let's go explore.
That's a bit sharp. He finds me a little better. That's a bit better. Is that right? Where am I going? I feel like it's gotta be that. I'm in a weird layer, though. I gotta be careful because I hear the poisonous plants again.
Pretty big open place.
Want more of that phobia? Suck a bunch of that up. Where's the thing that's shooting me? Is that it? See, I hear something, but I don't see it. There's also two more over there, so going straight here is probably my best option. Landing over those things.
Probably under us or something.
Yeah, that's about what I thought. Is he on destroyable land? He is a bastard. I might be able to bury him.
Yet is suffocation.
I feel like this is just a little unfair. I mean, his poison can't reach me. Oh, hang on. Air.
Yet we're relatively fine.
Yeah, he's still trying to shoot me from there. I'm just kind of ignoring the ground. But none of it's reaching me. So I am still safe.
At least he's trying his best.
That's what's important in life. Okay, welcome. We are very deep now, and we still, we're running out of tethers. We've got slightly more than half of what we came down with. Okay. Now, how to get past this layer? What? Hang on a minute, that's not right. Okay, we found the ending. Is a layer missing? What the hell happened?
Man, what a weird core.
There's the Astronium. Encounter with the infinite. Yeah, don't fall. I thought that should have been the inside, but I guess I just missed all of the actual structures.
I definitely didn't already know what's at the core.
Of course not. You would have, said something. You couldn't have known. Couldn't have possibly. Wouldn't have betrayed me like that. Getting some dirt so we can actually make it all the way. Very slow process of mining. Without any like the power drills, like the drill strength upgrade, it's very difficult.
Quite the powerful suction the vacuum have.
Yeah. I was thinking like the power of the tethers too. Pretty damn strong things to be stuck in all the way here. This is the main gravity structure of the planet. And this will only open once
This whole planet is a big superstructure.
Or it's just the core that's a superstructure. It's possible just the core is the superstructure and everything else...
Where's the iterator?
Where's the iterator? Look, guys, I know you wanted to make more and more powerful machines, but you might have gone overboard with this one, right? Planet iterators, a bit much. If you stand here... and you jump and you flip. Now the question is, how do I get back? Demounting the structure is often a complicated process. And that is Astroneer, which you will need later. I have a feeling there is going to be an upside-down auto-extractor in this Astroneer's future. Is the Ultimate Showdown copyrighted? This is not a safe place to hang on. One moment.
Poof, we are an atom in Rain World and we were on the core of a superstructure.
An atom in Rain World. You are not but an atom. That drill is your quantum physics. I'm gonna trust Reddit. It does seem to be. Gotta find some good uncopyright. I wanna, like, get some music going. I gotta find some, like, I gotta get some proper uncopyrighted music. I've been thinking of just, like, taking Doug's playlist, because I know Doug's music doesn't get copyrighted. So I think, like, if you go into a Doug stream and you go, like, > music, it just gives you all the music. So I've been considering just, like, seeing if I can copy his playlist. So all of his stuff is copyright free, and I know it's quite good stuff. I don't know if it's necessarily all my kind of music, though. Finding good music is the eternal struggle of man.
How about make your own music and you won't get copyrighted?
I mean, that is a solution, but that requires me to make good music, which is not easy. And the problem is, all of my music would just be, like, accidentally copyrighted. Like, just a moment ago there, I thought of, okay, what's an original fit music piece I could create? And then I started singing a different music piece. It would all just be, like, accidental, like, copyright infringements of Hollow Knight animation music. If I sing a song, is that legally, like, am I allowed to use that song? Okay, hang on. How does this work? If I make a rendition of a song, am I allowed to play that song? If I sing a song, like, are the lyrics copyrighted, or is that person singing the song copyrighted? If I make the Grassman 666 music collection.
Anyway, off topic, the singularity bomb is just a small damage rarefaction cell, which is what fucks with the gravity in a superstructure.
Interesting. So it's basically just the same thing as the gravity in the superstructure. And we are back to the surface, everybody. Welcome home.
Basically, but it's super unstable and dangerous.
Right. So the one in the structure is, like, more stable. Okay, well, what time is it? Where's my phone? It is 8:34. We would have just enough time to go to Deslo and do nothing. So I think today we can finish by preparing for Deslo. We got a nice trip. Actually haven't gotten there. I think we can prepare to go to Deslo and get all the stuff we need. We have 17,000 bytes. Our research is done, so we could go pay up more research. Although realistically, 17,000 is, like, far enough.
To answer your question, I'm not sure how copyright works if you're the one singing it.
Da 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 da. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then we're gonna come back. We're just gonna prepare for Deslo. Let me actually, like, put on some music, because it's gonna be, like, quiet otherwise. Let me find where... Okay, which one of these will not get me copyright claimed? I have, so, you wanna hear a funny thing, right? I've got, a music playlist on my phone right now, and the playlist is titled Not Corn, but like with the P. As like a reference to how you would name a folder full of that on your computer. Like you would jokingly name it Not That. And so I'm naming my pirated music collection Not That. Not that I would pirate music or anything. That's that's somewhat illegal.
Definitely.
So, you know, there's some stuff I definitely can't play that one. If I do this, is it going to, like... Does this include the things I can't play? I just want to remove it from this. I need to actually combine these into... Okay. What's a good one? There you go. Enjoy some music while I go piss my pants.
Piss you pants?
Okay, I'm back. Piss your pants. I turn off the...
Only one goddamn song played the whole time you were gone.
But it switched as I came back, don't lie. Whoop. Hang on. I swear to God. Okay, we'll just leave on the Final Fantasy music for a while.
Well, yeah, it switched once you came back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure it's just like if the music is gaslighting you. A lot of this music is very nostalgic because I did play this game as a kid. Let me just hang on. Ingenious idea. Ta-da. We got almost 2 full things of materials. Which is nothing compared to what we'll have later, but for now is really good.
There's a playlist I used to listen to and its description said,
okay, copper glass. That's easy enough.
a playlist to keep you grinding through games you love, monetizing content and want 100 of your revenue claim free.
A place to keep you grinding through games you love, monetizing content, and want 100% of your revenue claim free. That sounds like a really good playlist. Music, I swear, is something our society is so bad at. Like, what we need to do is fix our copyright law. Copyright law is absolutely the #1 most broken thing in our society today, aside from maybe like the foundation of capitalism. So maybe
I'm not sure if it's true or not.
Copyright law is maybe the #2 most broken thing in our society, following capitalism. But like 80 years for copyright stuff, right, is ridiculous. A decade and a half at most. 10 to 15 years, you can have a copyright in something, and then it's got to go free. Then it's got to lose its copyright. You get 10 to 15 years to make revenue on it, and then it's mine. Then I'm allowed to use it. You can't make good music and then not let me use your good music. I'm gonna want a battery. I'm gonna need a raw quartz as well. Let me get a quartz and a couple of, what's it called? What's the other one? Laterite. Some of this music fits pretty well. Like this, oops. This music fits pretty well with like the underground theme. here's the quartz. I was wondering where this was.
The playlist doesn't fit this game at all.
No, this specific song fits the underground theme, I think. Like, surely, right? Do I have a beacon unlocked?
I'm talking about the playlist I used to hear.
Oh, okay, sorry. It might... It depends who made it. It might be, like... Because it said games you love, right? It might be talking about, like, here's a playlist to play Doom to, and that's literally all it actually means. Here's a playlist to keep you enjoying your #1 shooter games. And it's just, like, way too over the top. And no one can copyright it because they won't be able to tell one piece of music from the next.
Yeah, it sounds like it fits Doom.
I should keep a battery pack on me as well. I don't need a work light on the station itself. I can bring a medium printer. Try this make. Probably resin. Oh, this is a good one. One of the best pieces of music ever composed, in my opinion. I'll need a small solar as well. The solid fuel thruster. Yeah, there's the rocket. Here's our one thing. And the last thing is just everything we fit in our backpack.
Hi there.
I'm gonna leave one. Hey, Linkadink. I'm gonna call you Dink, if that's okay. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I was gonna just call you Dink.
Link is also an alternative. We immediately jumped
Hi,
to...
Dink.
The link is right there, and we immediately jumped to Dink. Hi, Link and or Dink. Okay. Work light. This is an incomplete tethers, so I don't really want to bring that one. I want to bring this one, though.
Well, 2 people know my name now.
Nice to have you here. I think we are just about ready. We got a couple more slots, so we want tethers, compound that's going to probably turn into tethers, medium storage. We want 2, not really 3 of these, and we want 2 of these. And then the other things we're mainly bringing are resin. The goal is to get a soil centrifuge as fast as possible. The remainder of the stuff we need is to get that. So that's 2 compounds and aluminum. And then we also would need 3 resin for this. So I can hold... So, like, we definitely need an aluminum, right? So what we could do is... Music's kicking up as we're preparing. Okay, 2 resin, aluminum, 2 compound. We would need 1 more resin, so if we leave one of the soil canisters... Okay, that's 3 resin for a platform.
I am sorry, but your talking is muffled.
Muffled? Is it just the music is too loud? That could be it. How is it now? We got 3 resin for the platform. That's all we need, right? We just need the... because it's the medium printer. So 3 resin for a platform and 2 compound in the aluminum for... soil centrifuge. And that should be everything then. So we have our oxygenator, which goes in the thing. We set the B platform with the solar panel and the medium printer and the small printer. I guess it's this solar panel. Then we place our... we use our stuff to print the big thing. Is my controller becoming unaligned? We print the large platform B, or I guess the medium platform B. Then we put on the big solar power generator and the soil centrifuge and start making stuff that way. We've also got the battery that we can put on instead of the small solar at some point. The battery can also just hook up on its own on the ground. So what we have in our backpack, plus that should be good. And this is as much as we can hold. We also just got the nice stuff, the wide mod, the lights, and tethers. We're only going to have 1 batch tethers, so we gotta, like, tether over to some compound quick, because we're going to have to use both compound to actually make the soil centrifuge. I'm considering bringing a full canister of soil. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, because if we're going to be able to build everything so fast, I'd like to have a full canister of soil. And then we can immediately make some more, compound out of the soil. Or, yeah, out of the soil once we get the soil centrifuge. Where was that spot we accidentally found before? This? This was the thing that didn't exist before. We, like, tunneled into. It's fairly still closed off. This doesn't actually go anywhere. We tunneled into somewhere that hadn't existed before, and it still doesn't actually do anything. Okay. One full, one empty. I think we are ready to go to the next planet. The question is, right? Do we go to the next planet and set up, or do we do it now, or do we do it next time? We are fully ready. We could start next time by starting on a new planet, or we could start now and then do the actual work next time.
Probably best for next time.
Yeah, I figure so. Okay. Save and quit to main menu. Okay, well, that was good. We started, what, like 15 minutes late, so slightly less than 3 hours, that's fine, though. Good long session. We got to the center of the Earth. We managed
I am sorry, but your talking is midly confusing for the average brain nerves in my noggin of thinking, and you have been deemed confusing too.
To the average town folk. How am I confusing? The elegance of my... L'élégance de la façon que je parle is to an elevation to which it surpasses the mortal comprehension, but surely not beyond your own understanding. I like that instead of trying to find a better way to say talk, I just started speaking French.
It's N. It's D.
It's N, it's D. Why has it gotten so silent suddenly? Let's look at the... Can I get some, like, peaceful music? There we go. That's some nice outro music. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is fun. We should do a permadeath run at some point, although that's a terrible idea. We did manage to not die today. We got to the center of the planet, and we prepared to launch. Remember, just today we built the platform, got the entire storage thing, did all of the underground, did all of the surface stuff. We didn't do all the underground stuff. We had like some systems set up before on the first layer, but we did all of like the getting to the center of the Earth, all today. And we set up the rocket and got all this stuff ready for next time. This is out of like only 4.5 hours into this game. To be fair, that's a lot. 4.5 hours to get to the center of the world and prepare to go to space.
I cannot comprehend any further. Please explain your stream in Gen Alpha terms next time.
Gen Alpha. Oh god. That's a thing now, isn't it? Am I Gen Z? What am I?
Oh hell nah, WTF.
This is a ball and god no cap god game? Where you go out into the space in space? All I know is I've watched I've watched a single video about how Gen Alpha talks, And the only thing I remember from it, or even mildly understood, was God no cap no God. So yeah, that's how Gen Alpha speaks. Bet you can't no cap God. I do not understand it. I think I'm Gen Z. I'm not a millennial. Yeah, I must be. Is it roughly 10-year periods?
Gen Alpha next stream gonna be brain rot. Grass, what year were you born in? I could tell what gen you are.
I think I'm Gen Z. Because millennial would have been like 1990 to 1990 to like 2000, right? It would have been like the 10 years leading up to the new thing. And then within the 10 years after that, right? So like 2000 to 2010-ish is Gen Z. Gen Z is even a bit later than that. It's more than 10-year periods, but like I think Gen Alpha is maybe like, I guess Gen Alpha is maybe 12, 13 now. Yeah, so I guess, yeah. It'd be up to about, like, Gen Z is about to 2010.
Gen Z is 1990s to 2010s.
No, surely not. No, that can't be right. The millennials were supposed to be like 2000, like the 90s to 10s, right?
I haven't touched grass since 26969.
Biff. It 1990s to 2000s must have been millennials. That's why they were called millennials, right? That's why they were called millennials, surely. Like, why would they be... Like, yeah, and before the 90s, wasn't that just Gen Y? Like, Gen X and Gen Y were, like, 70s, 80s. And then millennials were in 90s, right?
Uranium.
Because wouldn't it have been, like...
No.
No? Wouldn't it have been boomers were like right after the Second World War, then the silent generation would have been... So boomers would have been like 45 to 50 something, and then silent should have been up to like... Am I missing something in there? When was the silent... Was the silent generation before or after boomers? I'm not good at this stuff. I know... Check Discord.
Grass, check Discord.
Demographic cohort born between the mid to late 1990s and early 2010s. Oh yeah. Early 2010s, yeah. I can just about justify that. I'd still say like 2000 to 2012 is like a good generation for that, right? I'd say that's about a good range for it. I'd still say up to 2000 still has to be millennials, surely. That's people who are...
yeah, you're Gen Z and me too.
Yeah, I think most of us here are Gen Z. So we got Gen Alpha right now. When are we getting Gen Beta? So Gen Alpha is like mid 2010s. How long does Gen Alpha last? How do you determine what splits the generations? A lot of time stuff is very interesting to think about. Now just thinking about this, right? It's weird to think about sitting in front of the computer like this, right? With this game on my screen. It's weird to think that there are people that were born, like, born in the First World War that are still alive or have just recently
Earth
passed.
update getting delayed. I have been waiting for 2000 years.
There are people who are pretty much born in the First World War. Like, the age of humans is so long. There were people who were born in the First World War to see, like, the rise of communism and fascism. Not even. That was after. The First World War would have lived through the rise of those things, and that they would have lived through the rise of communism, seen its effects as a child and teenager, gone into being a young adult as the rise of fascism, going through Hitler and the Cold War, all to come out in this modern day. And, you know, maybe they're 100 now, but now they could be playing Astroneer.
Wait, grass is your Discord in the new and trash layout.
It is, it's shit, I know. We were talking about this at school, everyone hates it. It's horrible.
I love communism.
Look, it wasn't the communism that was bad, it was the dictators. How many times do I have to reiterate this? In practice, communism is, well, problem with communism, right? There's actually pros and cons to both. Problem with communism is it doesn't drive economic development as much as capitalism does. Capitalism is very good at driving economic development, which is why I think the best system is definitely socialism. To drive a good amount of economic development while still being equal and preventing, like, poverty and stuff. You want, and it would help the capitalists anyway, because it would have more people who are able to buy your product.
Blood is blabbering. I used to be able to switch between the layouts, but now Discord decided to take that power away.
We all hate the new layout. Nobody has liked it, from what I've heard. This is some really good calming music. I should just get rid of that more, like, upbeat battle music, because it doesn't fit as well with the rest of the playlist. What I need to do whenever I look for music, I always look at music like, will this ever be useful? And I think, yeah, sometimes this might be useful. What I really need to look for is just, like, more calming, like, background music. I need to be looking for background music
for talking about communism.
I need to be looking for calming background music and not just any background music. That's a Trox in the top left you can see now. I know we didn't quite get to look at all the planets. Oh, it's going back. That's the cool thing with the planets. Do you remember how, like, in the geocentrism model, planets will, like, go forward, occasionally stop and go back a bit before going forward again? That's like that thing there where it came forward a bit and then it came back. Then it went back. Because of how the sun orbits work.
Please put the Soviet anthem for the next stream.
The Soviet anthem. Sayo ho 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 ho. Okay, well, this is fun. I'd like to get some, like, better costumes at some point. I've never gotten too far in this game. The farthest I've ever gotten was getting a good amount of auto-stractors in Planet 1. But I've never played a game where I legitimately, like, properly got to a Trox after having visited enough of the other planets to have every resource, right? I've never gone to a Trox once I have every resource. Yeah, and that must be Glacia in the back there. Well, I do have to end this now because I gotta go feed my fish. This was fun. I'm going to also, after this, I'm going to explore some magnets. I'm going to mess around with some magnets and see if I can, like, try and make a working prototype of the 4th dimensional 2x2x2x2 Rubik's Cube. As it turns out, making a 40 Rubik's Cube, a little harder than it seems. But I'm gonna get a prototype out of cardboard going. I think I'm starting to see how it'll work.
I need to feed my homework. See you later.
Feed your homework. Yeah, I got a bit of homework to do. I want to mess with some magnets with the Rubik's Cube. And I gotta go feed the fish. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, streams next week. Wednesday is... do we have to finish Gormand yet? No, we'll finish Gormand after. Wednesday is... What's the other game we're playing?
See ya.
Hang on. What's the game? Stardew. Wednesday is Stardew. Friday will be Woodcutting Tycoon. And Saturday will be Astroneer. And then we'll see about... I don't know about the week after that. And then, like, the week after that, we'll start Axiom Verge or something. Maybe we'll finish Rain World and then do Axiom. We'll find something like that. I'm not sure. We can also do more streams that week. Because school's going to be out for the break those weeks. So we might be able to do more streams those couple of weeks. Because it'll be... There's 2 weeks of school left, and then it's out for Christmas break. So starting after, in like 3 weeks, we might be able to do more streams. So we'll see what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed.
I completely can't hear you.
Don't worry, it's fine. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you like my content, feel free to like and subscribe.
People in my room.
No problem. I'm ending it now. See you next
ya.
time.